Well, this morning we got all kinds of new details about Sony's plans for Black Cat and Silver Sable. Let's break it down. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and I got a little update on Silver and Black. But first, I wanted to remind everybody, if you're looking for your place for all your comic book news, rumors, and reviews, all while looking for the best and positive in those characters we love, make sure you hit that like button and press subscribe. Well, there's been many projects that have come and go for Sony, and one of those is Silver and Black. But today, we've got a really comprehensive story from Murphy's Multiverse. Now, I've included a link to the story down below, and I really encourage you to go down and check it out. He provides all kinds of interesting details, and we're going to try to summarize it a bit here. Now, as you may have noticed, the plans for this film have fallen by the wayside. But believe it or not, they go all the way back to 2013, and have gone through multiple changes as this franchise has grown, moved over to Marvel, and then potentially moved back. Now, originally this tale had a lot of Spider-Man characters in it, most of which I was completely unaware of. Scorpion, Tarantula, Chameleon, Tombstone, and Norman Osborn were all part of the original Gina Prince Blywood's movie, but the studio eventually decided to turn these into 2 solo outings. Pretty unlikely we'll ever actually get to see this Silver and Black as it was originally intended, but he does give us an idea of what that movie was going to look like. Now, more or less, this was apparently a Silver Sable vs. Black Cat movie, and the movie was mostly going to revolve around Silver Sable trying to track down and capture Felicia Harding. Now, in this story, the Black Cat had volunteered to undergo an experimental surgery at the hands of Dr. Mendel Strom, who in the comics is known as Gaunt. This would have seen her have some AI tech installed that would have given her Master Thief powers as well as enhanced strength and speed. Now, after gaining the powers, Black Cat does what Black Cat always does and escapes and heads straight to South America. Now, Silver Sable is sent after her, but she actually has her own plans. One thing that was in the movie was Gaunt was actually responsible for her father's death. In the original storyline, her plan was to use Felicia Hardy to lead her back to Gaunt, where she would eventually get her revenge. Now, if you follow Silver Sable's comics, you know all about the Wild Pack. They're a group of mercenaries that have a mixed history in the comic books and were brought together by Silver Sable's father. These were also supposed to be a big part of the movie. Now, eventually, with both Silver Sable and Black Cat being pursued by Tarantula and Scorpion, they teamed up for what was supposed to be an action-packed finale. Now, apparently, Tarantula ends up being taken out, and the Scorpion manages to get Felicia back to Gaunt, and takes great pleasure in torturing her after he gets throttled by both the women. At this point, Silver Sable brings together a team of unexpected heroes. Now, it's not very specific, but supposedly she put together a team of all-female heroes, kind of like a female version of the Dirty Dozen. Some of the names kicked around were Spider-Woman, Jackpot, Stunner, and Dusk. Finally, in very early drafts, Norman Osborn was part of this project, but then once Marvel Studios got involved, he ended up being written out. Kind of gives you a couple clues about what Marvel may have in store or thoughts Marvel may have around Norman, although Murphy's Multiverse does not give any specific details to that. Now, recently we've heard some rumors that maybe this material could manifest itself somehow in a form of a series. I believe it was one of the writers even suggested it could appear on Disney+. Now, we have no indication that Sony and Disney have come to any kind of agreement to allow that to happen. But obviously behind the scenes they have way more information, so I keep going back to that and wondering if it's a slip. There was a completely separate rumor from Mikey's site that said Spider-Man 2099 was also making its way to Disney+. So these two things seem to coincide with each other. In any case, if we get any information about any of these projects, we'll bring them your way right away. But I'm curious, what did you think about these original plans for Silver Sable and Black Cat? And would you have gone to see this movie? Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you press like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.